and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a split drills class, so the perfect routine for strengthening your legs. Let's get right away started in 90 degrees position with your legs, as you can see here, and then lift your arms up and we round our arms forward and then open. And what we are doing here is we strengthening our hip flexor. So at this point, the right hip flexor. So you should really feel it very good in your right hip flexor. And we continue with strengthening our leg. So we come in a low lunge position. And now I want that you lift up your back leg. So really lift as much as you can and then lower. So lift and lower, really lift and lower and lift, and I want that you stay and hold for a few seconds and release. Very good. Come in a half split position, and if you have blocks you can use them. You don't need the blocks, but I think it's much easier with the blocks, even for me. And now I want that you lift your front foot up and down. So this movement is really intense, I know, but it's really, really good and helpful for strengthening our legs, for getting into the split. So please stay with me and try. Make sure that you engage your core, so it will be so much easier for the movement. And now we repeat everything again. So come in the low lunge position and we lift our back foot again up 5 times. 4, 3, 2, last time, and hold for a few seconds and release. Okay, again, come in our lifts on the front foot, so lift up and lower, engage your core, lower the leg 3 times, 2 times, and the last one. Very good. We release with some half split to low lunge. You can stay with your arms on the ground, or if you like, you can make it with free arms. So inhale up and exhale half split, up, lower, and we dip here a few times. Release, and we come back to our lunge position. This time we bend our back foot. So bend and lower. You can flex your foot to make sure your knee is a little bit more engaged, so it's a little bit safer. But if you can lower your foot totally to the ground and then lift from there. Lift and lower. And for the last time we hold. And release. We come to our over lunge position. You can again grab your blocks to support the movement, but you can also do it without if you don't have one, so don't worry about that. And now we make the half split to low lunge movement, just in the over split position. So inhale, foot back, exhale, low lunge, back, over lunge position, inhale back, exhale, stay in the over lunge. You can take one block and put it under your butt. Make sure you are correct aligned in the position. I will stay with my back foot flexed to be sure I have a good alignment in my hips, and I stay here for a few breaths. You can stay without the blocks and go as deep as you can in the split position, but if you can, it's a really good position to stay in to prepare for the splits. And when you're ready, you can put your block to the side and go to the full split. Stay for a few breaths. And slowly release. Come to a downward dog position to pedal out your legs to release and feel the difference from the left and right side. So your first side should be a little bit more open than the other one. And now we will repeat everything on the other side. So for me it's the right side, it's my bad side actually, but we need to work it as well. So we start in our hip opening movement, so round, and inhale, open, exhale, round, feel the hip flexor, open and round a few times. We'll come in our lunge position. And now, back foot, lift and lower. Lift and lower. 3 more times. 2 more times. And hold. And release. We come now in our front lifts on the right side. So this one is also very difficult for me because my right side is so weak, but we are going to do it anyway. So lift and lower, lift and lower. Don't forget to engage your core. Just 2 more times. And the last one. Good. Now we come to our lifts on the back foot again. So lift and lower, lift and lower. 3 more times. 2 more times. And last one, hold. And release. Okay, last time of front lifts. So lift, lower, lift and lower. Just 3 more times. 2 more times. And just 1 last time. Very good. We release with some low lunge to half split. You can make it on the ground with your hands or take your hands up and make it without your hands. So your hands support the movement, but they're not on the ground. And dip, dip, dip. And release. Come again to a low lunge position. And now your back foot lift. And you can make it flexed or pointed. And lower. A few more times. And on the last one, hold. And release. Good. Over lunge position, also on the right side. Grab your blocks if you have them. And we're going to make the same movement from half split to low lunge in the over lunge position. Inhale, half split. Exhale, over lunge position. Inhale back. Exhale, low lunge. And you can grab again your block, put it under your butt for a supported over lunge position. Stay here for a few breaths. Make sure your hips are correctly aligned and that you can release in the position. So it's a perfect pose for the full extension, for the split. When you're ready, remove your block. Come into the full split or as deep as you can go if you're not in your splits yet. And we hold for a few breaths. Make sure that you really breathe so that your body knows it can relax and it is safe to go into the splits. You can slowly release, come out again in your downward dog to pedal your legs. And now everything should be really warm and open. So I hope you feel the difference and that you got a little bit deeper into your split today. Let me know which stretch was the best for you. You're done for today, so you can be really proud of your practice. If you need some more guidance for your own practice, I'd be happy to share the starter guide of the Feminine Practice Planner with you. Just check out the description, there you find the link. And as always, if you have any other question, just feel free to reach out, ask me any question you have. And thanks a lot for practicing with me today.